Yo, what's good? It's OC. You know what it is. Drop a Gem TV. Times of pandemic. Economic, systemic. Speak no evil. LEO. You know how I go. One.
I gotta bring him in the proper way. So, you ready?
Yes, sir.
When we talking about golden era greatness, we're talking about this man right here. When
Yes, sir.
Talking about the illest, most iconic groups of all time. We got to be speaking about this man right here. When we talking about classic albums, classic singles that resonated so deep with the culture, we speaking about this man right here.
Yes, sir.
When we talking about timeless, ageless music that bangs to this day. I mean, check it out. The choice of yours still bangs in the club right now. This is a fact. If you disputing it, fuck the airwaves, man. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about legendary groups on the Drop a Gem show, I mean, we've had some monsters. You know, L, EPMD, MOP, P Rock CL, Das, Awesome 2, B-Nuts. I mean, it's crazy. But Black Sheep levels up with all of them. This is a fact.
Yes, sir.
And when we talking drip, check this out. When we talking drip, this dude had the 360 waves spinning on niggas 30 years ago. Let's not forget that. This is a fact. Big them up. Ladies and gentlemen, proud to present the Drop of Gemstones. Proud to present Dres from Black Sheep. What's going on, fam?
Woo! Peace, yo. Shit, like that might literally be the best intro I've ever received. I appreciate it.
That's how we do, brother. We try to set it off right from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
All right. That's what's up. How y'all brothers doing?
Good, brother. It's an honor and privilege to have you on, for real, man. Big fucking fan.
All right, man. Dres, we got to get into it, man. Let's talk about it, man. I know you from Flushing. We from the town, so we extra proud right now. But Flushing, Queens, the Bland, growing up. Talk a little bit about your upbringing.
Yes, oh man, well shoot. I mean, the Bland. That's home. Both my parents are from the Bland. They one's from the second building, one's from the third building, and But I'm a Vargas, the Vargas family. Like my grandmother who was out there, she had 13 kids, so I had retarded family in the Bland, and like that's just home. The year I was born, my mom got a crib in Astoria Projects, but my grandmother and all my family was in Flushing, so basically I lived in Astoria, but every weekend, I'd be up with my father or at my grandmother's, you know what I'm saying? So I spent a lot of time between the two projects. And that's forever home dirt for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of my life take place right there.
Talk a little bit about your upbringing and your background in terms of musical, because I think it's you're African American and Puerto Rican, Vargas family in the Bland. Talk about the music coming up and how that influenced and shaped what you would become as an artist.
Like, it's kind of cool that, like, both my parents at different points in their lives, they sung in a band. You know what I'm saying? That, like, my pops would bring out the congas and whatnot into the park, and all the Spanish cats would be around, you know what I'm saying, literally singing and what have you. And so it was like music was always big in my life. Like, even record collections were, like, pretty vast, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be introduced to a lot of just different sounds. And this is, well before hip-hop. So, like, when hip-hop kind of was coming about, you know what I'm saying, like, I actually had, like, friends that were DJs. I had a cousin that had equipment. I had a good friend that had equipment. So it was, like, always around me. And that I was just musical within itself. And when hip-hop, kind of was breaking the ice as far as just becoming something that wasn't just a neighborhood jam or a park jam, like it really resonated, and it was something that spoke to the youth in me and the musicality in me, and it was just something I think I would have kind of done even if I'd never made a record, just because it was a form of expression, like to say every B-boy, doesn't become Crazy Legs. Every artist, every cat that tags isn't Dondi. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like everybody's not gonna become, you know what I'm saying, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? But there's cats that been rhyming all their lives. You know what I'm saying? That never made a record. You know what I'm saying? That's to say that that's what hip hop is. That's what hip hop is to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what hip hop would have been to me, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I would have had rhymes regardless, just because it resonated like that with me. And you know, I just was fortunate to really have a little bit of luck. I think a little bit of luck is necessary for me to become friends with the native tongue. You know what I'm saying? For me to, I literally bumped into my partner Long, you know, walking down the street of Manhattan. I had finished